what you made, sucker. Look at your thoughtful demise. No pun intended, but swallow your pride. I've landed on a planet, god damn it, they just thought it would
What
die.
up, YouTube? G4 Elite here once again. You know, for this video, I don't even want to say I'm being G4. I think for this video, I'm just going to say I'm being Ryan. You know, just being, you know, for this video, I just want to be personal. So I don't know if this video, I'm going to make it private, or I'm going to keep it in public and, you know, do more of these, you know, just these personal vlogs. So this is personal vlog number 1, you know, and I definitely want to open up a discussion with you guys, you know. So at the end of this video, I want to have an open discussion, so y'all can just hit up down in the comments below, and I'll reply everybody, you know. Y'all can talk to each other as well, you know. I just want to get a discussion going, you know, for this type of video, you know. Since I feel like y'all like my YouTube family a little bit, you know, because a lot of y'all been subscribed to me for a long time, you know, been watching my videos for a long time. So, you know, I just thought I'd do a little discussion like this, you know. But for this discussion, I'm talking about relationships, you know. With that being said, I want to bring us to a point where, as children, right? As children, even as babies, we was attracted to shiny things. You know, as a baby, you dangle your keys for a baby, they stop crying, they mesmerized by how shiny and shit it looks. You know, as we start off as babies like that. You know, being more curious and being more reactive to shiny and fancy things. You know, as kids, we are the same way. You know, we gotta have that new flashy shiny toy. We gotta go to Toys R Us, KB Toys, you know, gotta go to somewhere to get that new shiny toy. You know, don't matter what the toy is, but the fact that it's shiny and flashy, that's what attracts us. You know, we like that as children, you know, but some people never grow out of that shit. You know, they never grow out of just wanting what's attractive, you know, what's pretty, what's flashy. You know, they never grow out of that shit. You know, so they bring that same mentality of being attracted to shiny, flashy, beautiful, pretty things. You know, they start applying that to their fucking relationships and shit. You know, they start saying, I don't want this girl unless she's flat out gorgeous, she a dime piece. Girls be like, I don't want this man unless he's really handsome, really built, unless he's really pretty, really fit to look at. You know, we bring that mentality, that childish mentality, into relationships. You know, and the problem with that, it is certainly a problem with that shit, you know, because at least when you get older, you get to that point where you start realizing better looking and shinier don't exactly mean better. You know, as you get older, we learn that shit. That's a basic lesson. Some things in life we get the most out of wasn't pretty at all. You know, what benefited us the most, what taught us the most, was out of something that wasn't pretty, wasn't shiny or flashy. You know, we learn that as we get older. But to the people that don't and apply it to their relationships, you know, they the type of people that have to learn that shit later in life. You know, they the type of person that they have to learn it later. They can't learn it early. You know, the thing, you know, when you applying that to a relationship and you going after the most attractive female, that I'm gonna tell you this right now, and it may sound bad, but really pretty girls that know they are pretty, that know they pretty and stuck up, them type of girls that ain't worth shit. I'm gonna go on record to say that girls that are superficial, really into themselves, them girls ain't worth shit. I say that because you know, they so into their looks, that's the only thing that matters to them, you know. And as visual creatures, yeah, we want that hot chick, you know, like I said, that mentality of wanting that hot chick, you know why? To show off to friends and shit, to be like, yeah, I got this girl, you know. I mean, yeah, it's cool to do that shit, but you really gotta ask yourself, is it worth it to have this hot chick, but she don't have no fucking moral compass. You know, by moral compass, I mean she lacks integrity. She's not faithful. She not loyal. She just carry herself in a very shitty way. You know, she don't have basic things like loyalty. That's so basic, and she don't even have that. You know, so yeah, it's cool to say, yeah, I got this dope hot chick, but is it really worth it at the end of the day if she off, you know that she off doing shady shit with other dudes, you know? From the outside in, the relationship guys may be jealous of you for having her, but deep down in your mind and in your heart, you know that girl fucking around with other dudes. You know she been around the block a couple times, you know? So like I said, you really gotta ask yourself, is that the type of chick you want? Is it really worth it? Is them bragging rights really worth that shit? You know, to me, you know, it took me a while to learn that shit. You know, it took me a while to learn that lesson as well. You know, pretty, beautiful does not always equal better. You know, I done had plenty of attractive girls, but they did me shitty. They did so many shitty things to me. They was the first ones to leave and shit like that, you know? So, like I said, but this not saying that go date ugly girls or go date girls that are not attractive and they're going to be perfect as well, you know? That's the tricky part, you know, because with the unattractive girl, this sounds bad as well, but with the unattractive chick, she also the chick with no self-esteem. That's dangerous as well. The girl with no self-esteem is the girl that's desperate for attention. A girl that's desperate for attention is that girl that was sucking dick in the locker room at your high school that you heard about. That was that desperate girl. That any guy that approached her, you know, she not used to it. You know, she not used to that male attention, so she willing to do anything to be liked, you know? She willing to do anything for that attention. So, and you know how some shitty guys are. They would lie to this girl and say, okay, I'll be with you. I'll do this for you if you just have sex with me, you know? And she's so desperate. She want to be liked. She want that relationship. She want that fairy tale type of shit that she'll fuck the guy. She'll do all kinds of shit with that guy. It'll be more than one guy. It'll be multiple guys. You know, that attention make her feel good about herself. She desperate that she needs that attention to make herself feel pretty. What makes her feel pretty is guys trying to smash. That make her feel pretty, and that's very dangerous. Because at the same time, we don't want that girl that's been with like 10 to 15 dudes, 20 dudes. We don't want that chick. We don't want that chick either. You know, so what if she loyal in the moment? You know her past. If she fucked like 20 dudes, that's a classroom. She fucked a classroom of niggas. I don't want that chick. I know guys don't want that chick. You know, you can't wife a girl like that. You know, you won't. You can't share nothing special with the girl that gave away the most precious things of her own to every other nigga. You know, so I can't even say that unattractive girls are better than prettier girls. You know, are unattractive people better than pretty people. You know, that's what makes this shit so tricky. That's what makes love in general so tricky to me. You know, because it's hard finding that right balance. You know, finding that really pretty girl that ain't going to screw you over, but at the same time finding that girl that's not so desperate, not so unattractive and ugly that she was desperate and she fucked a lot of guys, you know, or she let a lot of guys fuck her, you know. So it's very tricky. It's very complicated. Love is very not easy to deal with, you know. And all this shit I learned personal lessons from all that shit. You know, the unattractive girl is 9 times out of 10 the girl that smashed the homie. She smashed one of your friends before. She fucked one of your friends before. You know, she been around the block. You know, she done did her due too. You know, I'm not saying that's the type of girl that's gonna cheat on you. The girl, she ain't the type to cheat on you, but she ain't the type that said no to all the niggas in the past either. She's not that girl that said no. She's not that girl who was saving herself. She's not that girl that had self-respect. She wasn't that chick, you know. So, like I said, it's a very complicated thing, you know. The only thing that I can recommend, you know, is that you like. It's so cliche and corny, but don't look for love, you know. Don't look for that shit. You know, you will find the right person, you know, if you waiting, you know. But in the meantime, why not focus on yourself? You know, why not focus on you? Why not have fun? Why not just live your life and not focus on relationships and shit? You know, the media tells you need to go out and find love ASAP and shit. Fuck the media. Fuck that shit. You know, fuck all that shit. You know, focus on yourself. Do you. Do what makes you happy. Focus on your career. Focus on getting this money, getting this education. Focus on chilling with your homies, your friends. Focus on loving your family, you know, and that love shit, it'll come later. But I guarantee you, if you go out and try to find that shit, if you go out and desperately try to find that shit, you're gonna find a lot of fucked up people out there. If you a female, you will find a lot of fucked up niggas out there. If you a guy, you will find a lot of fucked up females out there, you know. Like I said, love is very tricky, you know. It's very tricky, you know. You also gotta grow out of that stage of being attracted to being to the flashy shit. You gotta grow out of that shit, and you also gotta have that keen eye, that keen insight to know a girl's sexual history, you know, the way she carries herself, you know, the way she reacts with you. 9 times out of 10, if she gave it up easy for you, she gave it up easy for guys before you, you know. So you gotta have that keen insight into them unattractive girls too, because like I said, a history, you know. So it's very tricky, it's very mind-boggling, you know, but at the same time, there's no rush, you know. We are young. I'm 21. You know, I don't know how old you guys are, but I don't think none of you people out there that old, you know, that you have to find love tomorrow. You have to find the one to marry tomorrow, you know. You got plenty of time to find that shit, you know. In the meantime, just do you. That's the moral of this video. Do you. Don't get trapped in with some bullshit. Don't get trapped in with some bullshit. A girl that you don't want, a guy you don't want. Don't get trapped in that shit, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I don't want it to be longer than 15 minutes. You know, just wanted to open up a discussion with you guys, you know, vent a little bit about stuff that irritates me, you know, about my past, you know, stuff I went through, you know, stuff I know you guys probably done went through yourselves, you know. But anyways, I'm about to get out of here. This has been my Ryan's personal vlog, episode 1, relationships, you know. I hope you guys liked it. You know, definitely comment below and tell me how you feel about the topic, and let's get a discussion going, you know. But anyways, I'm signing off. Thank you guys for watching.